Aliens sounds good in theory, but no. Hey everybody! So we picked a movie. It's Arrival. Very excited, never seen it before. This movie came out in 2016, and I do remember seeing the trailer for it. And it's just one of those things that I never ended up watching. I can't say why. I know that Amy Adams is in it, I know it has Jeremy Renner, and I know it has Forest Whitaker. So it sounds like a great time to me. I hope it doesn't make me sad. Seeing the trailer and like it was eerie. It made me feel... So it's a sci-fi movie. Aliens touching down. That's all I got. I don't know, we'll see. Thank you for the suggestion. Y'all have brought me some good stuff. I love when they start with the cello.
I used to think this was the beginning of your story.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Memory is a strange thing. It doesn't work like I thought it did. We are so bound by time, by its order. Come back to me.
Oh.
Come back to me.
Pick him up.
So sweet.
I remember moments in the middle.
I love you. I hate you.
Yikes. Having kids is rough. Oh, damn.
And this was the end.
Oh, man. Oh, no.
Back to me. You come back to me.
Ugh. Well, y'all picked a heavy
But now I'm
one.
not so sure I believe in beginnings and endings. There are days that define your story beyond your life, like the day they arrived.
Good morning.
She went back to work?
Where is everyone? Well, let's get started.
She seems pretty
Today we are
oblivious.
talking about Portuguese and why it sounds so different from the other Romance languages
How is she talking about Portuguese when her daughter just
in the Middle
died?
Ages,
So we don't know how much time has passed.
where language was seen as an expression of art.
Fascinating. Okay.
Mr. Banks, can you turn the TV to a news channel?
It's the last thing you want to hear. What's happening?
We're waiting to hear if this is perhaps an experimental vessel. I'm learning that more objects like this have landed in 8 other...
No.
This is worldwide. It is happening right now.
Okay. I grew up near a college campus and those bells are legit. They sound those horns when shit goes down and it is disconcerting. Aliens all sounds good in theory, but no. Get it together, y'all. That don't help anybody.
Coordinating with other countries. We're not the only ones to have one of these in our backyard.
If this is some sort of peaceful first contact, why send 12? Why not just one?
Well, can't rely on just such a small sample size. You know, the world's a big place.
I don't know, Mom. I'm watching the same news coverage you are.
You just went home like regular? Honey, I'd be like groceries, weapons, family members.
Yeah, well, do I sound nervous?
You don't, but honey,
Exactly. Mom, I'm fine. Okay, I'll call you later.
yeah, I feel like the death of a child might be the only thing to eclipse something like this.
There are 12 unidentified objects spread across the globe.
Girl, that glass of wine looks good.
Regardless, we have a protocol.
But she is like super nonchalant. She's like, I'm gonna just have a glass of wine like regular and go to bed. Ugh. If nothing else, you have to be cognizant of the fact that people are gonna go ape shit. It's gonna be crazy whether it ends up being something serious or not because it's an unknown. And we know how people respond to the unknown. She went to work? Girl! I know you're not there with that tote umbrella and a textbook in your hand like everything is normal. No shit, it's empty.
The president this morning has declared a state of emergency. Panic buying of gas, water, and food continues to escalate.
Sounds about right.
The ATF has put a temporary ban on new gun licenses for
forcing many independent suppliers of hunting equipment to close their doors to the public.
This would be the one time I was glad that I grew up in the country and guns are everywhere. Like, damn.
No further developments from the site of the 12 UFO.
I'm Colonel G.T. Weller. We never formally met, but 2 years ago you did some Farsi translations for Army intelligence.
Oh.
You made quick work of those insurgent videos.
You made quick work with those insurgents.
Boop.
You are on the top.
That's why y'all haven't talked since.
Everyone's list when it comes to translations. You still have top secret clearance. That's why I'm in your office, not at Berkeley. I have something I need you to translate for me.
Why are you here? Can you understand us?
How am I to translate that?
Now you heard. What do you make of it?
Is that
Yes.
how many?
How many what?
How many speaking?
Two.
How could you possibly even begin to translate that?
Assume they were not speaking at the same time.
Are you sure? Did they have malice?
So how would you approach translating this?
Well, first and foremost, answer my
Any
questions.
words? Phrases?
Dude,
I don't know.
the phrase
okay,
otherworldly
tell
comes to
I can
mind.
tell you that it's impossible to translate from an audio file. I would need to be there to interact with them.
Yeah, language is more
You
than...
didn't need that the Farsi translation.
I didn't need it because I already knew the language, but this is...
You know what you're doing.
Tell me what I'm doing.
I'm taking you to Montana.
Well, bitch,
So I can do to keep it from turning into a tourist site for everybody who has a TS clearance.
I'm just telling you what it would take to do this
you
job.
came here.
This is not a negotiation. If I leave here, your chance to go. Good day.
No, girl, take it. You
Colonel?
need this.
You mentioned Berkeley. Are you going to ask Danvers next?
Maybe.
Before you commit to him, ask him the Sanskrit word for war and its translation.
What was... Y'all, you're gonna panic everyone in a 10-mile radius.
Yeah, I understand. You said that there's an argument. What do you say it means?
A desire for more cows.
Thanks, bags. Take off and ten.
She proved he wasn't shit with one word. She was proving that language is intractable.
Sorry, I couldn't hear what you were saying.
Language is the foundation of civilization. It's the glue that holds the people together. It is the first weapon drawn into conflict.
Yep.
It's quite a greeting.
Yeah, well, we wrote it.
Dazzle them with the basics.
It's great, even if it's wrong.
It's wrong.
Well, the cornerstone of civilization isn't language, it's science.
Ian is a theoretical physicist.
A list of questions, starting with a series of just handshake binary sequence.
How about we just talk to them before we start throwing math problems at them?
This is why you're both here.
Yeah, I mean,
I'll bring the coffee.
a lot of people want to see it, huh? Whoa. That's beautiful. Looks massive. That was a cool shot. Excuse me, what was in the tube?
Louise Banks, Ian Donnelly. Last time either of you have eaten?
Last night.
Same. When's the last time you did something stressful? Does now count? Just saying.
Right.
Who's being carted off in the medevac?
Not everyone is able to process experiences like this. Some blood from you?
That was a body, a
An
person?
immunization dose that covers a battery of bacterial threats. Could you sign these, please?
Well, they got a lot of people on it.
At exactly 112 minutes and 19 seconds, gravity starts to shift and slides us out of the room.
Have you found a scientific explanation for it?
No, we think it's for us. After about 2 hours, we run out of oxygen.
If their atmosphere is different from Earth, it would certainly take hours to rebalance CO2 content and pressure for us every time they open their door.
So you're saying they could suffocate us every time?
Station, they could help. CIA.
I think it's clear. They could do anything if they wanted. They found us, they came here.
This is Dr. Ian Donnelly. He'll be running his team here.
Now, have they responded to anything? Any shapes, patterns, numbers, Fibonacci?
We can't tell what they're saying when they respond to hello. So.
Right.
This is Dr. Louise Banks. She'll be heading your team. Dr. Banks. Pleasure. Dr. Banks is taking over the mission from Dr. Walker. It's a 15-minute walk.
These are just for safety.
Am I the only one having trouble saying aliens?
There's a wall, like a glass wall. You can't get to it.
This would be mind-blowing doesn't even begin to cover it. I don't like how they didn't tell her what exactly that person was getting medevac for. I think she's going
That's where we go in.
You're going into the belly of the beast. Contact. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Radio signals decreasing 90%.
What?
Yeah, that just happened.
Huh? The laws of physics don't apply inside the egg? Is she like at 0G right now?
Time is wasting. Ready?
Not really sure, but I guess yes. Wow. That's insane.
You okay?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm fine.
You can do this. Come on.
Oh. No choice, Amy. Get with it. Wow.
Dr. Dolly, you good?
Dr. Donnelly, please respond. Honey, when I call, you need to answer.
We're gonna go down there, and you're gonna start your job. Okay?
Okay. Right.
We're on the move.
Just a regular old linguistic translator. Just going to do my job. Yeah, that sums up the feeling. Oh my God. This is the craziest trip anyone has ever been on. How do you keep your cool? Is that a canary? So that you know when the oxygen's out?
They arrive.
Okay. So many legs?
Dr. Banks.
Huh? Dr. Banks, huh?
Dr. Banks.
What? What do you want from me? Oh, right. So that's it?
Am I fired?
You're better than the last guy.
That doesn't make me feel any better.
I mean, how are you supposed to react?
200 hours to figure something out.
Okay, what happens then?
You go back in.
It's like doing LSD over and over and over and being expected to communicate and perform functional mathematical equations. Girl, if you getting something from that, you are a wonder.
Failed to prevent a third night of looting across the country.
Honey, what are things? What is looting? What is the universe?
Set their
You wouldn't give two shits about the rules.
Set in motion a prophecy that 12 sets of
The religious sex would be cleaning up, honey. Collection plates would be out.
What's that for?
A visual aid. Look, I'm never going to be able to speak their words if they are talking, but they might have some sort of language or basis for visual communication.
Okay.
Right. Sounds at each other? How are we supposed to get anywhere?
Human. I'm human. What are you?
They're terrifying. They look so scary. At least they move slow. You were skittering up to that glass? Honey, no. Huh? What's wrong with the canary? Is it time to go, y'all? Oh, wow.
That's incredible.
Nobody had thought to write anything down before she got there? I guess that's not how these things work. Wait for professionals to arrive. These things, alien invasions, you know.
I don't want to take away from your success in there, but Dr. Banks, is this really the right approach?
What you mean?
Trying to teach them how to speak and read? That's got to take longer.
Yeah, we're trying to communicate somehow.
Everything you do in there.
We gotta throw everything at the
I
wall,
have to
baby.
explain to a room full of men whose first and last question is how can this be used against us? So you're going to have to give me one now.
In 1770, Captain James Cook's ship ran aground and they met the Aboriginal people. One of the sailors pointed at the animals that hop around, and he asked what they were, and the Aborigines said kangaroo.
And the point is?
It wasn't until later that they learned that kangaroo means I don't understand. So I need this so that we don't misinterpret things in there, otherwise this is going to take 10 times as long.
Things never really improved over there too, did they? It was just kangaroo, kangaroo for the next few centuries, right? Yeah.
I can sell that for now. And remember what happened to the Aborigines? A more advanced race nearly wiped them out.
Yeah. More ruthless.
It's a good story.
Thanks. It's not true. But it proves my point.
I made that shit up and you believed it. That's how you know I'm right.
Problem is, not everyone shares our policy of being open with the aliens. Have you met General Shang? Call sign for him is Big Domino. Whatever Shang does, at least 4 other nations will follow.
Oh, great.
Luis,
Reality.
you have a vocabulary this one?
I do.
These are all grade school words. Help me understand.
We gotta establish basic concepts, right?
Okay, this is where you want to get to, right?
Here's the question.
Okay. First, we need to make sure that they understand what a question is. A request for information along with a response. We need to clarify the difference between a specific you and a collective you, because we don't want to know why Joe Alien is here. We want to know why they all
y'all, what's up?
And biggest of all, we need to have enough vocabulary with them that we understand their
The answer, yeah.
Stick to your list.
Thank you.
Just don't add anything to it.
Okay. Fair enough. We gotta keep these things tight. Having to put on that trash bag every time, though.
Is that a new symbol? I can't tell.
I don't know. I think it's a symbol for human again.
I don't know, Louise. I think they get confused.
I think it's clear everyone's confused. Louise, what you doing, girl?
Dr. Banks?
They need to see me.
Dr. Banks. She's on the screen.
She going rogue. Like a sea creature.
Now that's a proper introduction.
Ooh, it's like a bony finger going down.
Screw it. Everybody dies, right?
Yeah, I guess so. If you're gonna die from something, this is like once in a lifetime shenanigans, so.
Ian,
Wait. I think those are their names.
so what are we gonna call him? I was thinking Abbott and Costello.
I can.
Well, that's progress.
Leave your respirator on until you reach the equipment room.
That ship has sailed for some of us. What's the matter? Is she thinking about her daughter? What are y'all up to?
Well, I guess I don't need to tell you. You're putting yourself at risk.
This whole thing is a risk,
There's
girl.
no signs of radiation poisoning yet.
It's the first time we've made significant progress.
Take the risk.
I'd just pretty much be assuming I was gonna die here at this little made-up camp.
Honey,
Maybe,
it's not
probably.
gonna happen.
Not on purpose. Who knows?
You don't need to worry.
What's the point of saying don't worry? I mean, honestly. You might as well be like, don't breathe. I love that juxtaposition of that imagery, like the stick in the water, like their hand, the caterpillar spikes, like those symbols.
Here are some of the many things we don't know about heptapods. Hepta 7, pod, foot, 7 feet.
Oh, I guess it's more of a foot than a hand.
Outside being able to see them and hear them, the heptapods leave absolutely no footprint.
This is
The
beautiful.
shell emits no waste, no gas, no radiation.
Wow.
Assuming that the shells communicate with each other, they do so without detection.
Wow.
Why did they park where they did? The most plausible theory is that they chose places on Earth with the lowest incidence of lightning strikes. But there are exceptions.
Huh.
The next most plausible theory is that Sheena Easton had a hit song at each of these sites in 1980, so we just don't know. How do they communicate? Here, Louise is putting us all to shame. Unlike all written human languages, their writing is semisiographic. It conveys meaning, it doesn't represent sound.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
Perhaps they view our form of writing as a wasted opportunity. Because unlike speech, a logogram is free of time. Like their ship or their bodies, their written language has no forward or backward direction. Linguists call this nonlinear orthography, which raises the question, is this how they think? Next, expanding vocabulary. Louise thinks it could easily take another month to be ready for that.
Well, y'all might as well just do whatever the fuck Louise tells you to do, because she seems like she got it on lock.
You approach language like a mathematician. You know that, right?
I will take that as a compliment.
Yeah, well, it is. I
If you
want
say
you
so.
to steer us around these communication traps that I didn't even know existed. I guess that's why I'm single.
Trust me, you can understand communication and still end up single.
Facts.
I feel like everything that happens in there comes down to the two of us.
Yeah, it's
Seems
a
that way.
good thing though, right?
Not
You
really.
and
I mean, I wouldn't want it to hinge all on my
some
shoulders.
jokers and for working with. I'm glad I got you.
Meanwhile, y'all showing your asses in front of the aliens. Honestly, I would be so worried these bitches would take one look at Earth and be like, yeah, nah, scrap it.
First contact with whoever it is that is inside that thing, and who do we have running the show? The government. Look at these people. Most of them don't even have guns. And our president is just willing to sit back and let them waltz in and take our country.
You need to shut the fuck up.
At the wheel, people. What if the smartest thing we could do right now would be to give them a show of force? I'm talking about a shot across the bow.
This is exactly how people are. Oh my goodness. You are stupider than a bag of hair. Shut your mouth.
Want to see my project for Miss Garrett's class?
Yeah, little moose.
The show is called Mommy and Daddy Talk to Animals.
Where's the dad? You never saw him.
You know it's okay to be sad that your dad
I know.
died.
I'm not.
Because we both love you very much.
I know. It's just a cartoon. Not real.
Louise?
What's up with the dad? He wasn't there when she died.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'm not sure it's something I can explain.
When was your last checkup with Dr. Kevin?
I'm okay. I get some air.
Of course, everybody's gonna be like, but girl, what? Really? Like, we need to know. We gotta be 100% honest with each other. We dealing with some shit for the first time. We need to make sure that what you're going through isn't alien related. Or we all start going through it. Oh, baby. I hope this movie doesn't make me cry. I don't want to cry.
How you feeling?
Like shit.
I need some sleep, but I'm fine.
Yeah. Go to sleep, honey.
I was doing some reading. If you immerse yourself into a foreign language, that you can actually rewire your brain.
Yes,
I've heard this. Yeah.
Yeah, it affects how you see everything.
It's very true, yeah.
I'm curious, are you dreaming in their language?
I mean, I've had a few dreams, but I don't think that makes me unfit to do this job.
Oh, yeah. No. That was right. That's not what we signed up for. Please let that be the last one of those.
No Mandarin.
Uh-oh. Is this a military situation? Because I'm here to talk to the hands.
General Shang.
He's saying that each of the 12 is offering advanced technology.
What? I'm sorry, do you think you're gonna pillage the vessels?
Our science team is attempting to decode the sets. I don't know what that means. Something about advantage, suits, honor, and flowers. I don't know, that's all.
What?
I don't know what it means either.
Yeah, that's
An hour
nonsense.
ago, China mobilized forces, and now Russia's following suit.
Honor, flowers. Colonel, those are all tile sets in Mahjong.
Why?
Well, let's say that I taught them chess instead of English.
Right.
Every conversation would be a game, every idea expressed through opposition.
Victory,
defeat,
yeah.
If all I ever gave you was a hammer.
Everything's a nail.
Mm-hmm.
We need to ask the big question. Ready or not?
A system where everything is a challenge and there's a winner and a loser. I don't know if that's all we want to be communicating in. Y'all ought to take a more varied approach. That's exactly why they must have sent 12 of these things down, right? Maybe they realize that you can't possibly rely on one set of people to communicate with. So nice. She has this little leapfrog tablet. You can just program the words in. Do y'all know her? Is she a new symbol?
What does it say?
Offer weapon.
But you saw what they wrote.
Using a word they don't fully
Really,
understand.
just a warning.
I don't know that you should have said it, girl.
Louise.
You know how these people are.
We don't know if they understand the difference between a weapon and a tool. Our language, like our culture, is messy, and
Right.
sometimes one can be both. Right away, we go back in and we clear this up.
It's more complicated than that.
How is it more complicated than that?
The second you said weapon, girl, there was a chain reaction of higher ups shitting their pants.
We aren't sharing it with our enemies. We have to consider the idea that our visitors are prodding us to fight among ourselves until only one faction prevails.
There's no evidence of that.
Right.
Sure there is. Just grab a history book.
Okay, but that's
British with India, the Germans.
our
with
history,
Rwanda.
our history, ours.
We're a world with no single leader. With the word weapon now.
Exactly. Messy, messy, messy. You should have stifled that one. This is exactly what would end up getting us wiped out, is assuming that somebody's trying to wipe us out and us trying to do something first.
China and Russia are off the grid. They aren't speaking.
Oh,
very
great.
well.
Oh, that's
Whatever they learned in
wonderful.
their last session has them spooked.
If it ain't human
We have orders
nature.
to do the same.
Wait, these are our allies.
Put us on radio silence.
Damn it!
How does it
We need
help?
to be talking to each other.
I
Yeah.
want to talk to them, find out what this means.
What is the point of everybody just deciding that the human beings aren't going to work together?
We've never re-entered a session before.
Trust me, okay? We got time. You just gotta step on it, all right?
Wow, y'all are really going for it. Obviously, you need to. This is so messy.
19er, this is Condor. Over. Come in. Over.
Wow.
Captain Mark, Condor.
What? Why are you setting demolition charges? What gives you the right to decide for all of humanity, bitch? These motherfuckers are gonna get everybody killed. Oh my god.
Dr. Banks, you can't go
We
in
just
there.
need to ask
Listen.
one question.
Fuck
Dr.
off.
Banks, you can't go back in. It's dangerous. Marks. Let him go.
And this motherfucker's like they can blow up.
Hey, Abbott.
Are y'all not even gonna notice the charges over there? Y'all, please.
Why do you know?
We've been attempting to hail Captain Mark. The escort units are not responding, sir.
Why not?
Because he's a little bitch and he's about to get y'all killed.
Are you offering us something?
Excuse me, Hawkeye, can you look behind you, please, and see the demolition charges?
This segment, it's a lot busier.
God, it's incredible how they were able to put this together.
Gee.
What's he doing?
Look behind you, bitch. What is this? You little snake. Somebody go in there and get his ass. Excuse me, Captain Marks. Get your ass in the back of this truck. You're under arrest. I'm sorry, what? They're on your side? What the fuck? Girl, have I ever tapped on the glass? Yeah, of course she doesn't know. I wouldn't know what it means. I wouldn't know.
Abbott wants me to write on the barrier.
What? What is it? Is it like she's back there? They're doing it together. Can't nobody touch me, bitch. I am communing. What does that mean? Whoa. Yo, but the bomb. 20 seconds?
What is that?
Nonsense. It's nonsense, girl. It's a bunch of idiots fucking it up for everybody, the same way it always goes. Damn. Oh, damn, they saved you. They saved you, though. Oh, wow. That makes me emotional.
How is Ian?
Same as you. He's okay.
Who did this?
Captain bitch ass.
Been watching too much TV.
If they were watching good TV, they'd have known they were the punks in that situation.
We're standing by to evacuate.
Where's Ian?
Everybody's leaving?
The whole tent is on the clock to figure out whatever it is you were giving up there.
We cannot leave.
Hell no.
See your way.
Not
Let's
now.
go back in and we need to explain to them that this wasn't our fault.
What happened in there was an attack. We can hope for the best, but I have orders to prepare for retaliation.
As long as they stay, we have to stay.
Yeah. Your lives are what they are. You forfeited them the second you got into the shenanigan, okay? Y'all need to go over there and try to make it right. If you had kept your bitches on lock, you wouldn't be in this situation. You let Captain Crazy Ass wander around with bombs and guns. Here we go. Oh, damn.
Well, they're not leaving.
Oh, they're not leaving.
How does this feel?
We're gonna get a little distance. Think about what you did.
China is on the offensive. They're positioning their military to blow the alien vessel right out of the sky. The Air Force and infantry are standing by.
This is so messy. Messy as hell. Exactly how it would go
the
down.
first world power to declare war against the aliens. General Shang said the aliens have 24 hours to leave Chinese territory or face destruction.
They sought us across the universe. What makes you think we stand a chance in a fight against them?
It's going to take us years.
Mom, what's this term where we make a deal and we both get something out of it?
Compromise.
More sciencey than that.
If you want science, call your father.
What are you going through, girl? That you couldn't help her come up with the word.
You cracked something, didn't you?
It seems to be talking about time. Their symbol for time is everywhere. Look at the zeros. How much of it is negative space? 0.0833 recurring. 1 of 12.
What they're saying right here is that we are part of a larger whole.
Or we're one of 12 contestants for the prize.
Why do I have to talk to him?
Exactly. Get the fuck out of this
We
room.
need to talk to the other sides.
We're on our own.
But it says that all of the pieces fit
And
together.
I'm telling you that no one else cares.
Are you determined to just tumble toward disaster?
Many become one. I fear we have all been given weapons.
Russia just executed one of their own experts to keep their secret. How in the world are you going to get anybody else to give up their data?
We offer ours in return.
Yeah, I mean, come on, y'all. Please.
A trade?
It's a non-zero sum game.
Non-zero sum game.
That's it.
Huh?
9 of the landing sites have gone total comms blackout. It won't be fast.
The way she's experiencing time is tripping me out.
How do we get you back in that room when it's half a mile straight up?
It's in the hands of our superiors now.
Y'all, I don't know, maybe you could just drive out there and they'll just beam you up. Sorry. Are they sending a little shuttle? Oh, she's just gonna climb right in. Shuttle for one. Wait, what is that? What is that? Are you suffocating? What's happening to your hair? They were like, we prefer a wavy look. Talk about a sensory overload. She's behind the glass. You're way bigger than you seemed. And you seem pretty big.
Gotta tell them. Where's Abbott?
How did she tell him? What? From that bomb?
We're sorry. I need you to send a message to the other sites.
I'm supposed to cooperate with y'all? Oh, you help us? Help us how? What?
How can you know the future?
Are you telling me you exist outside of time? Because that might make some of the things I've been experiencing snap into focus.
I don't understand. Who is this child?
What? Wait!
The show is called Mommy and Daddy Talk to Animals.
Oh my god. No wonder she was at work. Her daughter wasn't even dead. Her daughter didn't even exist yet. Wow. They said she sees the future. Hold on. Wait. What?
What happened?
Trying to figure it out. This is too big. Mom!
Are you gonna leave me like Daddy did?
Hannah, honey, your daddy didn't leave you. You're gonna see him this weekend.
He doesn't look at me the same way anymore.
I told him something that he wasn't ready to hear.
That she knew.
I know something that's going to happen.
She knew she was gonna die.
And when I told your daddy, he got really mad.
Why'd you tell him?
He said I made the wrong choice.
But how could you not tell him? Oh man, that's fucked up.
What's going to happen?
Oh baby, don't worry about it.
It has to do with a really rare disease. And it's unstoppable. Kind of like you are. Your poetry and all the other amazing things that you share with the world.
So Jeremy is the baby daddy, right? He has to be.
We're taking this with us.
I can read it. I know what it is.
You can read it because you taught it.
The weapon is their language. They gave it all to us.
We can learn heptapod if we survive.
If you learn it, when you really learn it,
You exist outside of time.
you see time the way that they do. You can see what's to come. It's non-linear.
Look, did our best, but it wasn't enough.
Bitch, do you hear what I'm telling you? The key Well, we know we're not destroyed because here we are at this gala with the flag hanging. She lived long enough to master the language and teach it.
Dr. Banks.
To begin existing outside of linear time.
Your president said he was honored to host me.
Yes.
But I confess, the only reason why I'm here is to meet you in person. 18 months ago, you did something remarkable.
What's that?
You changed my mind. You're the reason.
So she got him to stand down some way.
All because you reached out to me on my private number.
General, I don't know your private number.
Now you know.
Holy shit!
I do not claim to know how your mind works, but I believe it was important for you to see that.
She knows it now because she saw it then because she knows it now. Girl, you got a phone call to make. Excuse me, General, stand the fuck down.
There's a sat line here dialing China.
Sure is. Leave it alone.
What did I say? What did I say?
Yeah, what do you say?
I will never forget what you said.
Which was? Tell me now so I can say it then.
You told me my wife's dying words.
Jianjun,
Wow!
I'm sure you don't.
Found the source of the phone call.
What are you doing?
Changing someone's mind. Don't trust me. That means what he said to you. Trust me.
Oh, great. It's this fucking mullet.
Down where we shoot.
Jianjun.
You are committing an act of treason.
Well, you're committing an act of getting on my last fucking nerve. Let it go! I'm telling you! I'm the key!
Drop it!
It's done. I'm done.
She's... Damn, this is crazy.
China is standing down.
Good. That was close, Amy. Are you leaving? Missed! I can just...
So, Hannah, this is where your story begins. The day they departed, despite knowing the journey and where it leads.
Wow.
I embrace it.
Oh, wow.
And I welcome every moment of it.
You.
I knew it.
Daddy.
Well, guess what? Star stuff.
If you could see your whole life from start to finish, would you change things?
Could you change things?
Say what I feel more often. I don't know. You know, I've had my head tilted up to the stars for as long as I can remember. You know what surprised me the most? It wasn't meeting them. It was meeting you.
Oh, I can't believe it broke y'all though. I mean, I can. That's what happens. It's so sad.
You want to make a baby?
Oh, she's beautiful.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh, I might sit here and cry for a second. Oh, wow. God, that was so good, y'all. So sad that they didn't make it through the daughter's illness. Oh, I wonder if he was wondering if he would have done it in the first place, knowing that she was going to die. That's just so sad. Oh, that movie was so good, though. It was beautiful. It was so beautiful. I actually really want to watch it again. I mean, I'm a rewatcher. I watch stuff over and over again, so I definitely will be watching it again. But thank y'all so much for suggesting that one. I see why it was the #1 pick by a landslide. I'm still gonna watch all the other movies in the poll, so we're gonna get there. But wow, Arrival was incredible. It tumbled forward pretty realistically, aside from the alienness, the existing out of linear time, and just the way that the government handled it, the way that the international community refused to come together. But I'm glad it ended the way that it did. I mean, I guess, I don't know. That's the question, right? Would you give up all the beautiful things if it meant never having to suffer the pain? And obviously most people would say no. It was a really good movie. All right, y'all. Well, we have not that long until The Walking Dead comes back. So here's what's gonna happen. I have been rewatching The Walking Dead. If any of you people are Walking Dead fans, you should come by and watch me react to The Walking Dead. Yeah, y'all, check back in. Still give me suggestions. Love to hear what you have to say every time. Y'all know I read all the comments. So I'll see you soon.